of the Real Estate Appraiser Advisory Committee. We will now play a short video on how this virtual meeting is conducted.
I'm sorry. Sorry, are you guys able to hear the sound? I cannot click on
No
the
sound.
sound.
Yeah,
Okay,
no sound.
I'll see if Johnny can redo the video. I cannot click on the sound section. I'm not quite sure why.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but we unable to share sound. I can share, but when I click on sound for sharing, I don't know like how. I never had this happen before. And even Johnny, when he tried to do the video, the sound will be not on either. So Kai, if I send a video to you, were you able to share it?
Yes.
I'll show you how to share.
Okay.
Jim, is that video a required part of the meetings?
Well, it explains the process, so if they can't get it to work, that verbiage that's on your agenda in the beginning essentially explains the same process. So we could do that if we can't get the video working. I mean, we can just explain that you folks appear in these boxes as board members, and then that's a process for if somebody wants to testify that's set
Right.
forth.
Perfect, thank you.
Um,
Does that have to go through your email? Through your email? Yeah, so you have your email open. Open your email. Do I put this inside? Yeah. Is there Outlook on this computer? Okay. So. Okay. Okay, let's see that. Go for this. And then I wonder if she's. Yes, if she sent it. Nope. Fine.
You know what? You guys might want to skip the video. I think because when I try to send the video, it's too heavy, so it doesn't come out right away. That's why Kai hasn't received it yet. But I already sent the video, and I'm unable to share sound on my end or Johnny.
Just read this script.
Okay, so then if one of the I would do it, but I have a cold, so I don't think I can get through without coughing. But if one of the staff or the chair or vice chair wants to, you could just read from where it starts on the agenda, if you wish, down to where it starts the call to order, because that essentially is what the video explains, that process.
Okay, yeah, I'll read I'll read what is everything after the video then here.
And you might want to just explain for clarity that because the video does this, that the board members are represented in individual boxes, showing their presence.
Okay, so you have the video though? No. I'm gonna find the video, because I don't know where the video is.
Okay,
So he's gonna read it. Also, I can read. Okay, because she showed me how to do it, but
I guess we'll go without the video. Yeah, we'll go without the video.
Someone gonna read the script? Fernando. Okay.
Okay, I can read the script right after the video. Do we need to start right now? Just go ahead and go into it. Okay, great. To view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. You will be asked to enter your name. The committee requests that you enter your full name, but you may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You will also be asked for an email address. You may fill in this field with any entry in an email format. Your microphone will be automatically muted when the chairperson asks for public testimony. You may click the raise button found on the Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about the agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you finish speaking. Just to clarify, all the board members are represented and in the Zoom meeting in their individual boxes. If you cannot get internet access, you may get audio only access by calling the Zoom phone number listed at the top of on the agenda. Upon dialing the number, you will be prompted to enter the meeting ID, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting ID, you will be asked to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering asterisk and then 9 on your phone's keypad. After entering asterisk and then 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing asterisk and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter asterisk and then 6 again to mute yourself. Both internet and phone access when testifying, you will be asked to identify yourself and the organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a specified date and time. This information will be provided on the program's website. Instructions to attend State of Hawaii virtual board meetings may be found online. Okay, I will now take a roll call of the committee members. Members, please respond by saying here, and if you are alone at your offsite location. I am Fernando Benavente. I am here alone in my offsite location. Amy Yamamoto.
I'm here and alone.
Brian Brennan.
Here alone.
Mark Komatsu.
Here alone.
Ron Raykemper.
Here and alone.
We have quorum, and I will call the meeting to order. It is 10:16 a.m. The first item on the agenda is the chair's report, and I have nothing to report. Next on the agenda is the executive officer's report.
On my part, it's basically just to remind everyone that the renewal will end December 31st of this year. And I've seen several of you who have put in your renewals. Just a reminder that anybody who for real estate, anybody who were given the license January to June of this year, all they need is 14 credits. And July 1st all the way to December, no credits. But anyone who was issued a license before January 1st of this year, they need 28 credits. That's basically what I have. And before Fernando goes on, the next item that we will be going on is basically the ratification of the last meeting. The reason why we're ratifying is because there was someone who was trying to get into Zoom last time, but I believe they couldn't get in. So this will give them the chance, if they're here to be able to raise questions. You're not re-voting on them, you're just ratifying what you guys have voted on the last time, basically. So everything that you guys voted on last time, they are voted. Yeah, we're just ratifying them. Just to keep the integrity of the meeting, since there was an issue of Zoom.
Thank you, Hector. So moving on to the ratification of the minutes of the August 2nd, 2023 meeting. Regarding the minutes of the August 2nd, 2023 meeting, is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. This is Johnny. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Thank you. Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify the minutes of the August 2nd, 2023 meeting. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Ron Ray Kemper, I second the motion.
Thank you, Ron. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I would take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
and Ron Rakemper.
Yes.
Okay, again, applications from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. Ratification. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify the applications of Mickey Amy Nishihara for Certified Residential Appraiser and Lawrence Smithers for Certified Residential Appraiser from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion, please.
Mark Komatsu, I second the motion.
Thank you, Mark. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I would take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
and Ron Rakemper.
Yes.
Now, since I recused myself from voting for Jared Miyashiro and Kanai Bamba, the vice chair will make the motion to ratify the applications of Jared Miyashiro for Certified General Appraiser and Kanai Bamba for Certified General Appraiser.
Is that me, Fernando?
That would be you, yeah.
Yeah, Amy, you just have to ask for their, for someone to make us, second, motion, and someone will second.
Okay, can I get a motion to vote yes for, is it Jared Miyashiro?
Second, Ron Ray Kemper, second.
And the other one is Kanai Bamba.
And then also for Kanai Bamba. If
Ron
some-
Ray Kemper, second.
Okay. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify the application of, I'm sorry, that we're now on the application of Richard F. Duncan, Certified General Appraiser. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify the application of Richard F. Duncan from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Mark Komatsu, I second the motion.
Thank you, Mark. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I would take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
and Ron Rakemper.
Yes.
The next ratification is on the review of courses. from the November 1st meeting. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify the review of courses from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Ron Ray Kemper, I second the motion.
Thank you, Ron. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
Ron Ray Kemper.
Yes,
The next item from the November 1st meeting is the Regulated Industries Complaints Office Advisory Committee members. Since I recuse myself, well, let me ask, is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you,
Oh.
Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Since I recuse myself from voting for the advisory committee members, the vice chair will make the motion to ratify RICO's advisory committee members from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. That's you again, Amy.
Amy, do you have to
Oh.
ask second and come?
Okay, I make a motion to vote yes. Can someone second the motion?
I had one question. Sandy Goto passed away and he's on that list. Do we need to change that or? Is this the one we're talking about, right?
That's correct. Thank you, Ron. Jim?
So if you have someone else, another name you want to offer, but it should be done offline because we don't make those public. But they can make the appropriate revision to the list to indicate the passing of that one recommendation.
Please let me know because we have submitted the list already. Just have to.
Okay, so we'll take that up privately with you and then vote on it on another meeting. Would that be all right, Jim?
Yeah, if you have more names you want to add.
Okay. Okay, so in the case of this, on the November 1st member list, we can vote on those, I guess, absent Sandy Goto. And so is there anyone who would like to, let me see. Okay, is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Good. Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to ratify RICO's advisory committee members from the November 1st, 2023 meeting. Okay, is there a second by saying your name and I second the motion? I think, Ron, you made that second, right?
Yeah.
I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, vote yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu, sorry, Mark, you're muted. Mark Komatsu,
Okay, yes. Yes, yes.
Ron Ray Kemper.
Yes,
Yes, thank you. Okay, now new business for December 6th, 2023. Approval of the November 1st, 2023 meeting minutes. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to approve the minutes of the November 1st, 2023 meeting. I need a second by saying your name and I second the motion.
Ron Ray Kemper, I second the motion.
Thank you, Ron. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. Fernando Benavente votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
Ron Ray Kemper.
Yes,
Right. The next item on the agenda is the review of courses that was attached to the agenda. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
The following non-cap courses were reviewed by myself. That's index 24099, 24096, and 24-114. Amy Yamamoto reviewed index 24-100 and 24-107. All other courses listed are CAP approved courses or approved by the AQB course approval program. I, Fernando Benavente, move to approve the CE courses mentioned above. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Amy, I second the motion.
Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, vote yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
Ron Raykemper.
Yes.
Okay, the next item is on the item of delegation of non-cap courses to be reviewed by program industry members. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to approve the delegation on non-cap courses to be reviewed by program industry members. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Ron Raycamper, I second the motion.
Thank you, Ron. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
Ron Raykemper.
Yes.
The next item is delegation to the executive officer to approve CAP approved courses. Is there anyone who would like to provide oral testimony on this agenda item?
Thank you, Chair. We do not have anyone requesting to provide testimony.
Seeing none, I, Fernando Benavente, move to approve the delegation on CAP approved courses to be approved by the executive officer. I need a second by saying your name, and I second the motion.
Mark Komatsu, I second the motion.
Thank you, Mark. Is there any discussion from the members? If none, I call for a vote. I will take a vote by roll call. Members, please say yes or no. I, Fernando Benavente, votes yes. Amy Yamamoto,
Yes.
Brian Brennan,
Yes.
Mark Komatsu,
Yes.
Ron Raykemper.
Yes.
Right, the next item is that our next meeting is scheduled for February 14th, Wednesday, February 14th, 2024, 10 a.m. at the Queen Liliuokalani Conference Room, King Kalakaua Building, 335 Merchant Street, Honolulu, Hawaii, and also by Zoom webinar. And that's it. And so therefore I adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your patience.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Fernando.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Fernando. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Holidays.
Yes, no, you wanna go stop. And then yes.